Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of our heart-powered, inspiring interviews. And again, today we have a truly inspiring, amazing guest. Her name is Sucheta Rawal, and she's an award-winning food and travel writer. She's contributing to CNN on a pretty regular basis. She is, really an expert on travel and leisure. She's the author of Beato Goes To series of children's books on travel. And by the way, she's actually doing readings right now to children every night. So check it out. If you want your kids to actually get inspired in a great way, she's doing that right now. And she's the founder of the nonprofit Go Eat Give, which is an incredible organization that supports a global mission to raise cultural awareness through food and travel. And besides all of that, she is a keynote speaker for corporates and high-end conferences. And with corporates, she organizes travels for executives and leaders to really go to other places and spend time there in an authentic way, get to know people in other cultures in a different way, so that they really experience what it means to live, a multicultural way and collaborate with colleagues from other countries in the greatest way. Well, Suchita, you are a great inspiration. It's great to have you today. Welcome.
Thank you, Monique. Thank you for having me.
Great. So why don't we jump right in? You know that we are living in turbulent times, and I know that you are used to actually be out there. You would normally be out there somewhere in the world working with your clients, and right now you're homebound, like a lot of us are, right? So let me ask you, what keeps you joyful and vibrant and positive right now? What do you do? How do you stay there?
Well, Monique, as you know, it's tough times. Travel is pretty much to a halt, and my life revolves around travel. And I'm generally out every other week going somewhere. So it's been really challenging to be home 5 weeks as of now, and not even being able to go out in my neighborhood or speak at events that I would normally be speaking at. Well, I wake up every morning and think about how I can positively make a difference in my audience's life, in my customer's life. And I've had these businesses for about 10 years. So I have a pretty big database of people who follow me on social media, on my newsletters, and I'm trying to communicate with them on a daily basis and sending them positive energy. So I share with them articles, I give them story time for free about my books, and I tell them places that they can go to when travel does open up. And I talk to them about positive stories of people actually making a difference during these tough times.
Fabulous. So why don't you share with everyone that is here with us today, what can they do right now? What are things that you do, like three things you do right now to advance your business, to advance your life, to really turn the current challenges into a great opportunity and a great chance?
I think that this is a really good time for people to reflect back on what they're doing and see if it's meaningful to them, if it gives joy to them. And if that's not the case, then realign the business strategy. And even if there's something that they have been doing for a long time, like I've been running Go Eat Give for 9 years and I've had my children's book series for 5 years, it's time to realign and strategize according to today's needs and project what people are going to be needing given this change in what's happening in the world. So I take a lot of time to change my strategy. I'm working on all my websites to convey that strategy. And secondly, I'm using a lot of communication tools. So every day I'm sending out something on Facebook, on LinkedIn, also adapting my own profile, but also sending out those positive messages that I talked about. So communicating with your customers to finding out what their needs are and realigning your business services or products according to their needs. And everybody right now is feeling stressed out. So it's a welcome change to get a call from somebody you worked with before and say, how are you doing? And what can I do to help you? So I'm doing a lot of those things. And the second thing I say is to work on your brand, uh, which is very important right now. Everybody is out there looking, reading. So it's time for you to keep on everybody's minds, not just disappear and come back in a month and say, oh, I'm ready to go do my business again. One of the ways I'm doing that is doing Facebook live readings every day on my author page. And that way, whenever schools do reopen, whenever parents are thinking about bringing in a speaker, they have already heard about me and known that I was there to help them in their times of need. And then the third thing I say is acquire new skills. This is your downtime. You have enough time to carve out to learn something that you've always been wanting to learn, or some new tools that you may be needing given how you do your business in the future.
Right, and you say like connect with people, right, is an important one. And as Sucheta, we started our heart-powered global nation, right, to bring people together from around the world. I mean, you and I share that mission in that way, right? We want to connect people, make people understand that in the end we're all one. And you were one of our first people jumping in, right, and connecting with others. So, what are some ways of how you are staying in touch with people right now? I mean, one thing is, of course, sharing with them news, sharing with them inspiring messages, and so on. So what do you do when you're part of communities like that to connect with other people?
I am very active on social media. So I'm reaching out to people I have not spoken to in a long time and asking them, how are you? And what are you doing that I can help you with right now? And, I've traveled to 100 countries, and I know people in all of these different countries, and they've been affected in some way or the other. So just reaching out to them, oh, we haven't talked in 5 years, but I just wanted to see how I can help you, or just, how your family is doing. So that's one thing. I send out a WhatsApp or a text to at least 5 people every day, just checking on them. I also send out a newsletter to my people who are on my business list. So there are about 15,000 of them. And again, with stories, with a personal note about what they can do right away to help themselves. And then just a lot of social media stuff.
Right. Okay. So why don't we round it off by you just giving one concrete advice on what people can do right away today to navigate the waters in the best way and turn the challenges into the greatest chance ever.
So my one tip would be the social distance should not be an emotional distance. You still have all of these tools that you can use to communicate with people, with your clients, with your business associates, your employees, your friends. Utilize those tools. Reach out to your customers, reach out to people you want to work with, and tell them who you are. Offer them a helping hand. So perhaps right away, what you can do is write down 3 steps that you're going to take about the ways that you're going to reach out to people who are in your database, and just go run with it.
I love it. And I love how you are reaching out to people and how you do it from your heart, right? Because I feel that, again, it just either builds or strengthens bridges from heart to heart. And again, we will come out of these times, we will connect, we will meet again. And then again, if we feel close, like I love what you said about geographical distance, doesn't need to mean emotional distance. I love that. Again, let's build these bridges now. Let's strengthen these connections now. And if you want to join our heart-powered global nations community, we're just going to share the link here on the video as well. So join us on that one. It's one way to meet amazing people like Sucheta and others and connect. Thank you so much for taking the time today. I know it's a very busy agenda on your side, Sucheta, even today, because you are doing a lot of things online already and you are a social media queen already in so many ways. So thank you for sharing your time and inspiring us and for your powerful hints and tips. So have a wonderful day, and all of you that are with us today, have a great day. We'll be back with a new episode very soon. See you.
Thank you, Monique.